Hollandalı liberal ve aynı zamanda Türkiye Avrupa Parlamentosu Türkiye heyeti üyelerinden Hollandalı liberal Sophie ve İngiltere'den önemli bir misafirimiz var. İngiltere'den de.
Well, I think first of all I cannot judge the package because I only have the media reports to go on, but I think it is very interesting that the government puts forward this package. I think it is yet another step in a long series of reforms that has been initiated by this government. I think a lot of things are changing in Turkey. Whether it meets the requirements of the EU and whether it will get through the whole parliamentary process unchanged, that is of course a question that we cannot answer today, but I think it is definitely a very interesting proposal. We're also the biggest supporter of Turkish accession, and you know, for us, when Turkey is ready to join, the day Turkey is ready to join the European Union, that is the ultimate proof that the European Union is a community of values and not just a single market or not a religious community or something like that, but a community of values and a political union. So we both welcome a political European Union and Turkish accession. So
VOM's report, actually I thought the report was quite okay, with the exception, VOM's report on Turkey, the European Parliament report. I thought myself the report was quite okay with the exception of Cyprus. Most Turks thought this way, and the report was portrayed very negatively in Turkey just because of what is said on Cyprus, calling on Turkish troops to start immediately withdrawing, returning from Augusta, which actually are all topics of final settlement, which is going on at the moment on the island.
Well, I'm a bit disappointed that the Cyprus issue always seems to overshadow and dominate everything else. Whereas, you know, if the political will is there, then a solution can be found. But it's because I've noticed that every single meeting we were in Ankara back in October. We were having a session on energy policies, and we end up talking about Cyprus again.
And I think the energy chapter has been blocked by the weeks.
Yeah, but that wasn't the point. It pops up whether you talk about energy policies or environmental policies or transports or human rights or you name it. This will dominate the whole thing, and everybody's in their trenches, and it seems to be very hard to get at a reasonable debate from both sides. And I also happen to think that the fact that the government and opposition parties in Turkey are so, they don't really see eye to eye. That also makes it very, very difficult. I'm still hopeful that a solution is forthcoming. It's not easy, but.
There is one aspect there, and I have said to Turkish friends and to senior representatives from Turkey, I have said to them, look, you could actually make a confidence-building gesture and withdraw some troops from Northern Cyprus. This wouldn't be a sign of weakness. This would be a sign of strength. Why on earth don't you do this? Get on the moral high ground, because after all, you're only a stone's throw away.
If we don't want to stay in this stalemate, somebody will have to make the first move. That's the only way forward. It's turned into a political arm wrestling and see who blinks first. Whereas the real objective should be to find a solution.
Thank you so much, Mr. Orden, Ms. Infeld. Thank you so much for joining the program.